Welcome, Virgo. This is your weekly tarotscope reading for November the 24th through to the 30th, 2014. So first of all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for your comments. I do read through them all. Sometimes I'm unable to answer back. This was a week that seemed to be crammed with priorities, and I didn't get to you, but please be assured that I read every one of them. I do love that you share yourself and your story and your path with all of us, with me. That you're giving me validation, because I am actually just staring at a camera. So it's nice to get feedback of where I was spot on and where I might have missed the mark. Or I especially like when I hold up a card and somebody comments on how that card has been coming up a lot for them lately in other readings, or they saw something within the card, because I read the cards very intuitively. So I love it when I hold up a card and you say, well, you know, the moon in that one really talked to me in this way. It's beautiful that you are making the connection intuitively with the cards as well to get your own special messages. I think that's just beautiful. So thank you for your comments. Thank you for subscribing. Please continue to do so. I do love each and every one of you so very much. So let's get to you, because it's all about new paths this week. My goodness, we've got the Three of Wands to start us off. So this is really stepping on to an expansive path this week. It's going forward. And it's right next to the Emperor, and the Emperor is actually looking at the path if you were to look at them up on the board, okay? So it's giving thought to your path going forward, absolutely. And it's about your immediate surroundings. It's your world that you're sitting on. So it's about what surrounds you. So home, family. It's having those conversations with God, your angels, your spirit guides. Tapping into their wisdom. Bringing it into your life. Dreaming big. Okay, you can't have far-off notions that could never manifest in your life with this card. When you're thinking about the future, the Emperor is sounding his thoughts forward, his plan forward, how it's going to manifest. Now, the Four of Pentacles says that you are hanging on to something or someone, a situation perhaps, that you shouldn't be, that you need to let go of. And you don't want to, because it gives you a sense of security perhaps, or it's been a part of your life. It could be a habit that has been in your life for so long you don't even realize that you do it, or that you have that crutch in your life. And it's also about bending down and picking up your unique talents and your unique gifts and going forward on a path of prosperity, going forward on a path of well-being. And I think this is going to give you a little bit of turmoil, sleepless nights. So I would have to think that whatever you're not letting go of is more of a wall that you've built internally that you need to tear down. Okay, it could stem back to childhood, perhaps. Okay, we've got the teddy bear here, signifying a child's room. So look it in the eye. Don't lose sleep at night. Look at it in the daytime. Okay, obviously the energy is going to make you look at it regardless if you want to look at it in the daytime and get a good night's sleep, or if you want to be tossing and turning when these thoughts. And remember, no matter how many times you replay the situation, the outcome is the exact same, okay? It doesn't change. So when we dwell on the past, it does us no good except keep us in those moments of hurt and anguish and sorrow and chaos, okay? But you're strong this week, and you're even stronger going into next week. So this is a beautiful time to look at some of those old ghosts in the closets and say, I'm done with you. I've got the lesson. I'm moving forward. I don't need to replay you in my life anymore. The energy for the whole week actually is the Four of Swords. Now, This is one where I would have to ask you to look at your routine, what you're doing health-wise, if you're getting enough sleep at night, if you're eating properly, if you're getting enough exercise, if you're taking enough time out for spiritual meditation or prayer, or making that connection with the divine in some way. It's all about giving thanks for making it onto the path this far and being protected going forward. And that's the energy for the whole week. So try and fit some time aside every day and make it part of your routine to talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides, to meditate, to pray, to make that connection with the divine, and watch your health, okay? The underlying subconscious energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So this means that what you do this week is... I have Peanut wanting to be petted here, and he butts you with his nose. So we better give him a little pet here. There we go. So this is the underlying energy, the subconscious energy, that what you do this week and the decisions you make this week of how you're going forward. You know, the past that you let go of this week is actually going to excel you into prosperity, into well-being. New finances. This isn't always, it doesn't always come to you as money that you earn either. Okay, so this could be a court settlement, an insurance payout, back taxes coming at you, somebody wanting to loan you some money, going for a loan, and being granted the loan. And the overriding energy for the whole week is the Ace of Cups. So it's, you know, you're moving in a path of passion and happiness and joy and love and beauty. You don't really realize that it's also going to bring you that financial gain into your life, or what you need in order to help you out on your path, okay? It's not always money that we're asking for in order to give us that well-being in our lives, okay? But it also, there's a passion, a forward motion with you this week. And as you go through this week and you end up going into, or come through this week and going into next week, we have the Seven of Wands. And that's all about standing in your truth and who you are, and how you're going forward and why you're going forward. And making that declaration, perhaps just to yourself, but making the declaration, the promise to yourself of what you're going to do in order to go forward on your path. So, until we meet again, remember, I do love you.